Do you know only 37% of projects are delivered in time, which means 63% of projects are prone to schedule delay? So, do you ever wonder why the projects are delayed? What are key factors impacting your project schedule? If these questions are echoing in your mind, then you have come to the right video. Hi, my name is VJ, and I am the founder of ProjectsMind.com, and today we would learn about the key reason for the delay in your project schedule. Delays are often unforeseen events that go beyond human control. However, projects give sufficient early warnings, which can lead to project delays in future. It's all about listening carefully to what the project is saying. These early warnings may provide sufficient time to mitigate those factors. And usually, ignorance of these vital signs leads to an uneasy situation for the project manager and the team. The key is to identify and mitigate schedule risk as soon as possible. So, what are those key reasons for project delays? The first one is poor project scheduling. Projects are one-off strives with many distinctive features, like a long period, abnormal environment, complicated processes, and financial intensity. Such technological and organizational complexity creates enormous risks, which results in the form of delays in construction projects and completion, and cost overruns. In construction, the delay can be defined as the extra time required beyond the stipulated completion date. Or these could be other dates on which project stakeholders agreed for the completion of the project. Successful completion of the project on time is an indication of the efficiency of all stakeholders involved in the project, but the construction process is subject to many variables and unpredictable factors, which result from many sources. The second is a change in project scope. Changes in project scope can create unwanted project delays. The scope of work in a project is defined as the deliverables that are expected at the end of a project. Poor scope definition at the start can be a result of cost overrun and time delay in any construction project. Therefore, all the project plans, schedule, cost, quantity estimation, procurement, and quality mechanism are usually calculated from the initial project scope. Change in project scope could be due to poor initial project scope definition, miscalculation of inherent risks and uncertainties, project funding issues, change in the interest of the client, or force majeure. This could result in variation order, which successively could lead to variance in project deliverables. Thus, any modification or change within the project scope throughout execution will cause the whole initial project setup to be revised. This means it could be in form of the revised budget, construction methodologies, construction schedule, procurement plan, and quality assurance plans, which will lead to more time, resources, and cost against the initial baseline to complete the works. The third one is project complexity. This can be a major factor for schedule delay and cost overrun as well. Complexity might be outlined in terms of the scale of the project. Most mega construction projects like dams, motorways, skyscrapers, and nuclear power stations. These projects tend to possess a comparatively long implementation duration, in comparison to small construction projects like residential houses, shops, and non-commercial buildings. This might result in a change in material prices, changes in exchange rates, and inflation rates such that the initial proposed, allocated budget needs to be supplemented for the project to be completed. Usually, projects with a high degree of complexity usually result in complex plans, schedules, and estimations. If proper care is not taken, the ability to exclude these complex aspects of the project would lead to variation orders, resultantly would lead to time delay and cost overrun. The fourth one is inaccurate estimation. Before the execution of any project, the contractor or project manager assesses the initial size of the investment required to incur in the project. Based upon the estimate, all economic benefits, timelines, and calculations are done. And that's why the initial estimate needs realistic cost and duration figures. A detailed investigation study, extensive design expertise, a clear scope of work, accurate quantity calculations, and proper planning with a complete process is required to obtain an accurate estimate. Inaccurate estimation may cause cost overrun and delay in the duration of the project completion. Achieving an accurate engineering estimate required the quantity takeoff engineer to extensively approach all the stakeholders of the project to obtain and all the relevant information required to calculate the cost. The fifth one is the improper execution of the project plan. Poor project execution results in a major delay in project completion and delay in critical works due to the non-availability of the resources at a crucial time. Good management in construction must vigorously pursue the efficient utilization of the material and equipment. Material and equipment handling, which includes procurement, inventory, shop fabrication, and field servicing, requires special attention for time saving and cost reduction. With the right coordinated planning, evaluating the quantities and requirements, sourcing, transporting, and maintenance save valuable time. So, these are the main reasons for delays in construction projects. However, with proper management, technical knowledge, and techniques, these delays can be reduced to a minimal level. Do you know which of the above reason is causing your project delay? Let me know by leaving a comment in the below section. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend. And, if you would like to know more about projects management, then visit us at projectsmind.com. At projectsmind.com, we support project people in all the amazing work they do every day. Our objective is to provide access to world-class project management education for anyone, anywhere in the world for free. The concepts you will learn are applicable to all projects, from Fortune 500 firms to all the way to your own home. And, don't forget to hit subscribe button below to see our latest videos when they come out. See you later, and bye for now.